Hi everyone, it's going to be a great O week here at Sunshine House. We're going to first talk about the long sound of O, and we're going to have our friendly opossum share a great fun week of playing possum. And children don't see this animal too often because he definitely is a night animal. So talking about some fun night stuff. Let's do our jingle. O says, opossum, hanging by my tail hurts some. Also talking about hanging upside down and what hurts and what doesn't hurt, right? Yeah, what a cute jingle.
And we're going to be making letter O's at our time. We're going to take strips of paper, and the children are going to use their eye-hand coordination, trying to hold on to the paper and get a piece of tape, learning how to use the tape dispenser, pulling. And sometimes if you just pull down, it will come. Sometimes if you just pull down, it won't. So the children have to learn that they can pull it sideways and it will tear off. So they're going to be making O's and circles, and then we get to put them together. So now they get to do a little bit of sewing and put it in between and put it over the top. So a lot of eye-hand coordination. They might need a little help, and some of them might be able to do it on their own. And then we're going to make a paper chain this way and see how long we can make it. And once we're done, we'll put it up somewhere at Sunshine House so you can see.
Yeah, very good.
Really colorful.
Yeah. It will be really colorful.
Definitely lots of hand-eye coordination and probably a lot of help.
Hard to do it, but it's a good one to stretch there.
And I will be taking my center outside, and we are going to be doing an obstacle course. Of course, we're talking about the letter O, so I will be putting hula hoop out there and making the rope into the letter O and different things, that has like the letter shape of an O, and the children will be going in and out of them. And then after we finish doing our obstacle course, I will be doing opposite cards from showing the kids different kinds of cards, like from new to clean to dirty, or old, new, and up the slide, or up on the slide, and then down the slide. So it has all different kinds of pictures that the children will get to, say if it's the opposite of it.
Yeah. Sounds fun.
Good O time.
Mm-hmm. Another thing we're going to do for center time is, because we're talking about opossums, we're also going to talk about other nocturnal animals. So we're going to be talking about owls and bats and raccoons and all different kinds of animals that they think come out at night. They'll probably say lions, and which they actually come out at night too sometimes. They might say dogs, or so we're going to talk about all the different animals they think come out at nighttime. And we're going to also have them imitate the animals. So what does a raccoon do? What do owls do? They fly and they swoop down and they get their prey. And we'll also talk about the food that they eat, as well as the kind of families they live in. Owls usually live by themselves unless they have babies. And raccoons and opossums usually live in little families. So after that, if we have time, we're also going to do some animal cards with the different nocturnal animals. And they'll be able to match and sort the different animals on the cards. So
they'll get familiar with animals that they haven't heard about.
Yeah.
So for a week for circle time, we're going to be doing Johnny Whoops, and they really like that one. And we're going to also be talking about opossums. So for opossums, we're going to have a game that we're going to play, and everybody knows what Simon Says is, but we're going to be doing Opossum Says. So it's getting the kids to follow directions and do things that opossums do. So we're going to try to, hang by our tail, or try to do different kinds of things that opossum will tell them to do. So we're going to have fun there, and we're going to also be reading a book that's called Don't Laugh, Joe. And it's also about opossums, and it's I think it's a brother and a sister opossum, and how they meet new people on their way. And we're going to be reading that with the children for circle time.
Another fun thing that will be, to do is an outside play. It's like hanging on the dome like opossums. Hanging by their tail.
And most of them can do that very well.
Yes, that would be fun.
That'll be good.
Yeah. Also for circle time, in the beginning, we're going to start out with doing Open and Shut Them, a hand song that we do with the kids, which they really love. And we're also going to bring out the Feely box. This is our Feely box at Sunshine House, and what we do is that we usually fill it with things that the kids don't know, and so they'll have to stick their hand in there and figure out like something, if it's slimy or something that's hard or something that's soft. But the reason why we're taking out this time is because we are going to see what it's like to not see, well, to see at night. So the kids can see, okay, they don't know what when they stick their hand in the dark Feely box, what it's going to bring. So, you know, we'll stick it in and they'll pull out what they have. So I have something hard that's in there, and, you know, we'll go back and forth. And the kids usually love the Feely box because they just want to find something gross inside. So they really love it. And, you know, I'll try to figure out something slimy to put in there. And we'll also do a freeze dance, a music and movement that the kids love by Greg and Steve. And we'll read a book about, it's called Possum's Harvest Moon by Ann Hunter, and it's about a possum who is traveling before the winter moon goes because he needs to, you know, figure out, you know, before he goes into hibernation. And it's just a really fun book, and he meets lots of friends along the way. So look for your kids to talk about this book, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.